Hey guys, Megan here. I'm in Southern California. Sadly, my bestie's not here enjoying it with me, but guess who I'm with? Kathleen Elliott, and we are on her ranch. It is absolutely stunning here, and it's Kathleen Elliott
Equestrian Training.
Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a horse trainer by trade, but thank you for coming along this journey. But we're here with Kathleen, and we're out by her pastures, and these are amazing pastures. How big are they?
I mean, they're good acre each. This one might even be. This one's a bit larger. I don't know exactly the size. But we have a couple permanent residents out here. So this is kind of our little mixed pasture. I have my 26-year-old Arabian that I delivered. Yeah, my friend's little warm blood foal out here that's just growing up to be a baby. One of my old little lesson mares who I think she's been 40 for a while. 40? About 40.
Oh my gosh. Wow, yeah. She looks great.
Isn't she beautiful with her little heart on her butt?
Yes.
I don't know what she's chewing, but anyway, she's just a good girl.
She's like, there's a camera.
Yeah.
And you have a little Friesian.
And then this is Ruckus. He's half Arabian, half Friesian, and I delivered him as well. He's coming 5 years old this year.
Wow.
So these guys are a little bit permanent residents. They just do better out here in a nice big field, just with everyone's age.
Yeah.
And just the babies growing up, and the old man and the old girl, and he just kind of gets along with everyone and prefers to kind of live outside.
Yeah, and this is rare.
Yes, for this area,
you have multiple pastures, which is even more rare.
Yeah.
I mean, we are in Southern California. Land is rare.
Green land.
And check it out, you guys. It's green. I call them sun huts. What would you have shelter for them? You have a wonderful prefert, hay, manger. The pastures are built with pipe, and they were here when you bought them, right? So you haven't had to do any fencing, thank God, right? Or have you?
No, not much. This fencing's been here for, I want to say, probably almost 30 years. This stuff is is not going anywhere. And then the dividing fencing, you know, it could use it. It's been rubbed on and pushed on and stuff. I did do actually a string of hot wire on this one.
I was just going to ask.
Just because
they rub
that well, and those guys tend to be a little mouthy. So masks are coming off and constantly kind of being a roughhousing with their neighbors. So that one, I went ahead and just hot wired the top line, and I think it was only on for a week, and everyone learned their lesson. So we do have 4 other big turnouts out here, and these are more like a temporary. I try not to keep everyone out all the time. One, they're not used to being on grass 24/7. These guys have adapted this way. Our horses don't understand.
Hold on, show us this. I love this. This is a label.
Yes, we love our labels around here.
And it really is a, like it's a little
metal one. Yeah, it's a metal label.
Simple.
Yep. We've got just multiple pastures, and someone that's new giving us a hand for some turnouts. We have 35 horses on the property, so everyone's constantly getting out daily. So instead of being like, hey, the pasture down the driveway, they're like, what? And I'm like, don't put that horse next to the stallion in that pasture. They're like, huh? You know, so this really does help labeling everything, and everyone can communicate. Uses walkie-talkies. Hey, I'm at upper barn number 1. Who did you want out here? And so this is just keeps us real organized and keeping anyone from getting hurt or horses accidentally getting put in the wrong spot.
Exactly. Very smart.
Yeah, because I might have a horse that can't be out on the grass. And so we've got some dirt lots, that are different. So just trying to be organized and keeping everyone.
And the other thing I notice is you're able to leave your halters out here.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They don't want to chew on halters because they've got a field. Yeah. They've got something to do.
And because some barns actually bring their halters back in the barn, and I always thought that was counterintuitive. I want the halter next to the horses just in case I need to grab them. I'm getting older. I would walk out to the pasture without the halter and go, where is it? And then have to walk back.
These guys are pretty good. When they're out in a field like that, they're not as destructive because they're not cooped up in a small 12 by 12 stall. So they're not, just chewing on random stuff. They're eating grass and playing and that type of stuff.
And do you have to do a lot of pasture management? Like,
No, it's wonderful.
I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah, this pasture stays green actually for quite a while, almost 9 months out of the year. This one stays real green. This year we had hardly any rain, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually got green really late. So normally it's about 8 or 9 months that they stay green. They get dry a little bit, and I'm like, oh man, the pastures are so dry, and then we get some rain. So I'm usually pretty fortunate, but this year it definitely came late, and we don't have much grass, but we do. I can't complain.
But you have it. I mean, other farms that we've been going to, it is very dry, and you also have automatic waters.
We do have automatic waters out here in each one. This one we kind of had a group. This is a small water, and you know, these I don't like these metal ones out in the sun.
Yep.
And they get hot, so I always supply an extra water bucket for the small metal waters. It's like a cup of coffee in the summer. So I kind of
I would never think of that. That's smart.
So I like to allow them to actually have some fresh water. I think this one we had a group out that one of the horses liked to stick his foot in the water, so we allowed him to have a pool if he would like to do that. So you can just accommodating to what is needed.
Yeah.
So these would be more like a temporary turnout. They go out for an hour or two. I don't sit there and put my watch, just, you know, a couple hours or whatever. And if they're standing at the gate and they want to come in, we'll put someone else out that's going to appreciate it more.
And you have natural shade from the trees.
Very, very blessed by this beautiful driveway.
This is just beautiful. I always love driveways with the trees. Right? Natural.
It stays nice and cool through here. And we have a trail that at the end of the driveway goes all the way around the ranch. So that our lessons, or if you're cooling down your horse, warming up your horse, you can take that walk and you're still in the property and safely enclosed. And
you have a fence perimeter, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, we have it fully fenced.
Oh, wow. That's brilliant, you guys. So when you're building your farm, make sure you put a fence around the property, just for safety, in case they get loose.
Yeah, in case they get loose, or you know, anything happens on property. Yeah,
I love it. And then it also prevents other animals.
Exactly. Well, for the most part, our little coyotes and bobcats can slither through it, but that's fine. They're welcome.
Well, thank you so much for showing us your pastures. You guys, hit the like button. If you have any questions, make some comments. Definitely share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.